Hey there, everyone. This is Ryan, and I am the Crony Gamer. Hey, today I thought we'd check out a game called Snacktorio. Um, Basically, this is a level-based cooking automation game where you build and scale food production lines to feed the beast, threatening to consume your world. Looks like a lot of fun. I have heard it can be kind of hard. So we will see, I guess. I was told not to skip the tutorial for any reason. It helps a lot. So, but let's just get straight in and have some fun. I haven't played before either, so this is the first time. Let's go with Crony. Alright. Since the world first formed, the beasts had roamed the land, spawned from endless void with hungry demands. Over time, their numbers and size grew as did their greed. They could not be appeased. Extinction was guaranteed. When all hope was lost, all you Kenya came to answer our appeal. I totally butchered that name, I'm sorry. They laid the table of the first supper and brokered a meal deal. With the help of the engineers, great machines were created, giant structure to produce enough to keep the beast stated. Over time, the knowledge was optimized and improved upon. The job of running the unlimited buffet was passed on. All right. Hello, you must be the new recruit. I am the head chef, August. You come highly recommended, Crony. It's lovely to finally meet you. We're short-staffed, so your timing couldn't be better. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. First, you need to complete our training factory. This will make sure you have all the skills you need before heading out on your own. I'll assign you your very own Zeus Chef robot to help guide you. Oh, ZOU5, I'm assuming it's Zeus. But I've got to run. Some urgent orders to Skorva. Good luck, young chef. I'll check in with you later, but I'm expecting great things. Alright, so this is the level base part. So I think it wants me to go, yeah. Alright, so this is me. And the music did go up just a hair. Let me see if I can, not sure why, but that, did turn up. I don't really understand what's happening. Alright. ZOU5 chef. Hold shift for more info. Click to speak with him. Good morning, Crony. Welcome to the training factory. I am Zeus Chef. August asked me to help guide you. In this area, you'll learn about getting around your factories quickly and safely. I'll be here to guide you on the way, and the help blocks will provide further guidance if needed. Start by getting up this ladder. I'll meet you at the end. W. S. Scaffolds are placeable blocks you can stand on. Walk near the item holder below. Hold shift for more info. Walk near the item holder. Alloy block. When you use whatever item is in your mouse or your equipped slot, yellow. Use 1 through 9 scroll to change. Oh, okay. Oh. There we go. Excuse me, sorry, I didn't realize that was sitting there. Falling too far can hurt you. This drop is absolutely safe, though, promise. Yeah. Alright, we got a hammer. Hammers let you pick back up any placed objects, machine, as well as pipes. Okay. Hammer. Ladders let you quickly traverse vertically, equip your ladder item, and place along the wall to get over these blocks. Hammers allow you to break various blocks and dig tunnels. Equip the hammer and hold down on a block you want to remove. Let's see. Oh, just need to get through. Boiling hot oil isn't exactly something you'll thrive in. Place some scaffolds to help you get across safely. Ores are an infinite source of items and can be harvested with a hammer. You get more ore using machines, but for now just grab some manually. Alright. I don't know how many it wants me to have, so I'll just get a few here. The cornerstone of any factory is power, provided by the burning coal in furnaces. The type of machine we'll need to power up this door to let us through. Access the furnace interface using the left mouse. Put some coal into the fuel slot from your inventory to get it started. Doors open. Great work, Chef. With the power on, we can start bringing this factory to life. Let's get to it. T1 completed. So what's this? Oh, I didn't expect you here. This is our... No. Under the wire, training factory. Alright, let's do some more training. Now we have power, we can use wires to connect our machines to power. In this area, you'll learn how to provide power to your factory. Hope you brought your rubber-soled boots. I didn't, but thank you. You can use your hammer to remove wires, to remove them behind blocks or utility items. Got them all. Okay, to open the store, we need to get this section of the factory up and running again. It looks like all the pipes are connected, but the two harvesters aren't powered. Select the wire you just collected and place it with left mouse button. The imps have already marked where that gaps in the network are. How helpful. Use the wires you just removed to connect the machines to power. You can hover over a wire to view the network. Oops. Right here. Alright. We got some power now. Place wires through blocks and utility items. This doesn't seem to matter. Great, the blender below is now connected to the power network, and we can start turning those tomatoes into tomato sauce. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we have enough power now to support all the machines on our current network. See how the wires have turned red. Luckily, we have some backup furnaces up that ladder. Would you mind going up and connecting them? There. Okay. Power is transferred to machines at first come first serve basis. If there's not enough power for all connected machines, the wire will turn red. You got it. Alright, doors open. Tomato sauce production is flowing again. Excellent work, chef. Now that you can handle power networks, let's take a closer look at cooking on an industrial scale. Exciting. Training factory. The spice must flow. Oh my gosh. All this hard work is making me hungry. Let's make lunch. Meals are made from several ingredients combined not using your hands. How very unsanitary. We use machines like this must be like a blender, used to make, it must be the cue for tomato. Similar way, transfer power, pipes transfer. Okay, wires are power, pipes are items, ingredients. Let's make some fried slime balls. The first ingredient we need is nutmeg? A spice we can mine from these ore blocks in the same way as coal, except much tastier. You got it, man. Pipes allow you to connect your machines to move items automatically between them. Items in a pipe move at 1 block per second. Okay. Alright, so this should be fine. They didn't give me a hammer this time. By default, ingredients will travel through pipes indefinitely until they reach a machine that can use them. However, you can control how ingredients move within pipes by setting the pipe direction. See how that nutmeg is bouncing around getting nowhere? We need another tool to fix that. Pick up that wrench and change the direction of the pipe. can change this. Where does he want us to go? Okay, this is where the seeds are coming from. Okay, somehow I need to get down there. Oh, the door's open? Yes. I don't know why I didn't see that before. Use a wrench to change the input-output of the pipe next to the machine. Recipe slime balls. Oh, I see. Right click. Using a wrench to change the input. Oh yeah, we already read that. You can change the direction of the pipe with your wrench to clear the direction quickly. I see. So it's making the slime balls. Machines objective sign place well. Next step in our recipe is making the raw slime balls. To do this, we need to use a mixer. To bag our nutmeg and new. Okay. When a pipe connects to a machine such as a mixer, we can decide if it's putting ingredients or taking ingredients out. Use your wrench to change the right side to the input so that the ingredients go into the mixer. Yeah, but where's the mixer? That's what I'm not understanding. Can't go back up. Do I need to build the mixer? Oh, I still had pipes. Oops. Sorry about that. I still had pipes. Sometimes you want an ingredient to go multiple machines. For this, you can use a splitter. Using your wrench with the intersection pipes can toggle the direction until it becomes split. Splitter pipes will distribute the items that come into both directions equally over time. Rearrange the direction of these pipes so slime balls reach both the crates above and below the door. Alright, the final step in our recipe is to cook our raw slime balls in oil using a fryer. Liquids like hot oil can be transferred to machines using special fluid pipes. Simply connect the machines and the liquid will start flowing. We've already pumped oil down here, so you'll just need to connect it with the fryer using these fluid pipes. You'll also need to set the input for the fryer correctly. Alright. Those are fluid pipes. Okay. Question mark for. Oh, this doesn't need to be this way. Don't forget to change the pipe next to the fryer to be input rather than output. Yeah, I did that. I just don't understand what it is showing me there with the... I mean, the door's open. It's just... Ah, fried slime balls. What a treat. Now you know how to power the supply machines. I think it's time to kick things up a notch and make your own machines. Are you ready to meet the imps? Sure. Alright, well-oiled machines. Alright. With the basics you've learned, it's time to start creating your own machines. In this area, you'll be assigning imps and different machines to get things running. Imps are the powerhouse of any good factory, even if they are a bit smelly and try to eat their toes sometimes. Imps will follow you no matter where you go. Shame about the smell. You can build your own machines by using the blueprint tool. Blueprints let you assign imps to a machine. Each machine has a certain number of imps required. Use your blueprint to place down the miner over there. You'll find it in the blue gathering category. If you make a mistake, you can use a hammer to dismantle the machine to get the imps assigned back. Miners allow you to mine, infinite stream. Oh yeah. So let's put this here in the blue. We need a miner. Okay, how is this thing getting power? That's what I would like to know. Does not want me going up there yet. Alright, splitter pipes can be fine for basic distribution, but for more advanced control you need to use sorters. Sorters are machines that allow you to choose which items go in which direction. To open the store you need to route the iron ore to the right and to the coal downwards. Place a sorter and open its interface using the menu. Each row represents a direction indicated by colored arrows. Any unsorted items will sit in the inventory bar at the bottom. To assign a direction, pick up the item and... I need a sorter. Essential machines. Sorter. Sorter. Alright, I need that one to be iron. to be coal. Alright, with the Engineer's Handbook, you can check details of any machine with H or by clicking on the book from the bottom library. Holy cow. Alright. Let's go. Alright, fabricators are machines that allow you to create items like scaffold and wires from basic resources such as iron, ore, rubber, and coal. To proceed to the next area, we need some scaffold and some wires. Use the to route the correct resources to both fabricators, the sorter, a hammer to check their interface, instructions on the wall to see which resources they need. By assigning an item to multiple directions, the sorter will evenly distribute that item to those directions over time. Can't place that there. Showing rubber. Cool. Is that turning into rubber? Minnesota. Route the materials shown above each fabricator to let them start producing. Blue, we need rubber and iron. Blue, we need rubber and iron. And orange, we need iron and coal. Alright. So just gonna infinitely make them. Route the materials shown above it. Yeah, there you go. Say how many I need. It's probably enough. Just like how miners can extract resources from ground, pumps can extract liquids. Place pump down in the water. Place a pump down in the water to start gathering water. We'll need a bit more power to get it going through, so be sure to add a new furnace over there to keep to use up some of that coal from earlier. Alright, we need a furnace here. Pump. I can't remember where the furnace was. There it is. Furnace in. Alright, now we need a pump. Pump there. Alright, now we got water. We got water flowing through. Some machines require specific liquids to function. Like fryers need oil and boilers need water. First we're going to use a splitter to evenly distribute the pasta into 2 directions. Place a splitter, then open the interface to set it to push one item up and one item down. Then place down some boilers to cook them. You might need to use a wrench to reassign the input-output of the pipes correctly. Alright, we need pasta going both ways. We need to build a cookery. Cookery. Okay. And input. Got water coming in. Input. And now we need a sorter. Orange and purple. Orange. There we go. You gotta split it before you do it, otherwise it takes it away from you. Interesting. Alright, now we're gonna cook. We're cooking pasta. Splitters allow you evenly, yeah. There we go. Wonderful work, Chef. You're almost out of here. It's time to use everything you've learned from one final challenge. Let's go take our first order. Okay, here we go. Dinner is served. Whee! Well, Chef, we're here. Here we are, the final gauntlet. It's time to take everything you've learned here and apply it in one big factory. To get started, go and take the beast order. Once you have your order, you can start planning on how to meet it. Please provide required food. Sanguinine soup, 1 portion per minute. Accept. Alright, now I need my recipe. Okay. Ingredients versus okay. Sanguinine soup. Sanguinine soup is tomato, bay leaf, nutmeg, and salt. Blend the tomato and bay leaf to make the tomato sauce. Use the Chef-O-Matic with the tomato sauce and the nutmeg and the salt and extra bay leaf into them and serve. Okay. So the first thing we need to do is blend the tomatoes and the bay leaf. And where are said tomatoes? You can quickly kickstart a furnace by equipping coal and click on it. Furnace. Okay, that's where those are. fabricators will make you all the stuff you need for this level. Fabulous. No power to work. Yes. Furnace is already there. Or the driller is already there. Delivery cannon, fabricator, furnace. Okay. Furnace. Okay. We need a drill. Right. Miner. Alright, now we need to get some materials. Whoopsie daisy. Never mind. I was doing that wrong. You need to go in here. The power. We need the power. And we need pipe. A little more difficult when things are kind of set up for you. In the sense, I guess. Get him jump started. That's fine. Alright, now we need pipe here. Change the direction of this with the wrench. And take this down, take this down. Okay. And let's get the pipe going here. Okay, there's the bay leaf. Get the electricity going this way. Alright, now we need a pipe here. We need a pipe here. Alright, we got electricity. Now we need no power to work. So that connects them, huh? Okay. Now we have power. Power is coming down. Everything is fine there. We need to get these started though. Harvester. Hold shift for more. Used to harvest trees and crops using 1 FVPS. 2 items every 2 seconds. I'm assuming we need to plant, right? Okay. Alright. It's quite the tutorial, holy. Alright, so now we got tomatoes growing, bay leaves growing. They are coming up. One is going in there. One is going in there. Got it. Now that you have 2 base ingredients, we need to blend them together to make tomato sauce. For that, you'll need to use a blender as well as fluid pipes to get the sauce out of them. Place down a blender, open it, and select the recipe and get the ingredients piped into it. We also need some extra bay leaf later, so use a sorter to pipe it in both directions. We need a sorter here. Sorter here, and bay leaf, tomato. Where's the tomato going? Recipe, tomato sauce. And then we need a pipe from here. There's something up there that we don't have a pipe to go to. Wait. We need fluid pipe, right? Alright, so the tomato sauce is going this way. Fine. If you checked your recipe, you'd know that we need to add nutmeg and salt and some bay leaf to finish off our soup. First, you need to go find some nutmeg and some salt. Both are minerals. You can find them in the ground. You'll be able to extract some with a miner, just like you did with the coal and iron. Dig down through the stone and dirt and place your miners. Then go make sure all the other pipes are connected. burners not need power? What is with this thing up here? I don't know why it needs to do that, but alright. And we need the bay leaf up here. The one thing I'm noticing is that if the if your cursor is on it, it picks it up, which is fine. But if you use it like this, then it's a tool. If you don't, then it picks it up. Yeah, okay. So now we need a chopper. Green chopper. Recipe, sanguinine soup. We need these ingredients. And let's do... there. I still don't know why this needs to even do this. Just bypass all that. Unless it wants me to do that, so there's a certain amount in each one. Not active. It needs power. It has power. Alright, now you have the last ingredient needed. We can combine everything together in the Chef-O-Matic. These nifty machines let you combine ingredients together into a finished dish, ready to be served. Place down a Chef-O-Matic, open the interface menu, and set the... then pipe in the nutmeg, bay leaf, and tomato sauce. Aha. Okay, bay leaf is coming up. Didn't did not. There we go. Little brain fart there, everyone. Sorry about that. Tomato sauce is in fact going through. Just making the dish isn't enough, now we need to serve it to the hungry beast that ordered it. By using delivery cannons, we can send the food directly into the waiting mouse from a safe distance. Place your finished dishes towards the beast. Pipe your finished dishes towards the beast and into the newly placed delivery cannon. Once the beast is getting enough of the dish, the order will be met. Delivery cannon? There. Harvester miner. Nope. That is not what I wanted. Delivery cannon. There you go. Yes, food has been provided. Okay. Well done, chef. I knew you could do it. You always need to maintain production of any orders given by beasts, even if you've taken on second or third orders. Keep all beasts happy at the same time is the true challenge, but we'll work up to it. For now, enjoy a well-earned break and we'll set our sail for the Tomato Islands tomorrow. Michelin stars. Dinner served. Oh, Michelin stars, not Michelin. Welcome to the kitchen barrage, young chef. I knew I saw potential in you. There's been a concerning increase in beast activity across all the islands, but given your performance here, I think we'll manage just fine with your help. For your first service, I'm assigning you and your sous chef to the Tomato Islands of Pomora. Nothing a chef of your caliber can't handle. When you're ready to depart, press the arrow button nearby or select the select the next island from the overview bar at the bottom of the screen. Complete the training factory. Okay, so what is this? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I didn't expect you here, Crony. This is our fast track course for experienced chefs. I guess we do need all the help we can get. Tell you what, my ambitious young chef, if you're confident you know all the basics, you can take the test to prove it. If you can successfully complete this test, you'll skip the training factory entirely. However, if you can't wrap your head around things, you'll have to call complete training as normal and maybe come back another day with more experience under your belt. Should we try it? Let's see. Hello, chef. This is one of our more advanced training factories for our foreign exchange chefs who have played the game before. Oh, my apologies. I didn't realize you were one of them. Even so, we still require you to complete the simulated order. Serving the unlimited buffet can be dangerous for the unprepared, and we'll take that risk. If you get stuck, you will have to go back and complete the training factory and experience some of Tomato Islands first before... Oh, we're not even supposed to be here yet. I see. Alright. So, let me get past here. Exit level. That's something you're supposed to come. Alright, let's see. We are here. Tomato Islands, red fruits that grow here are staple. Okay. Host recipes, checking head chef. Several orders to get through, but let's take it slow until you're feeling more confident. Alright. I can't remember if I read that already. I took a break from the tutorial till now, so. Anyways, let's start with order up. Alright, good morning, Chef. Welcome to your first real service. We have a beast here in the caves below. Seems to be a lesser beast, so it should be pretty straightforward. If you need to check with what you're supposed to be doing, you can talk to me or use the button in the top right corner. You can also ask me about any of the ingredients you need at any time. Head on down to the caves and take your first order. So hungry, I need food. Sanguinine soup, 10 portions per minute. Now we know what beast wants, it's time to check the recipe. Find all your ingredients and plan out your factory. The imps have already set up some fabricators and basic power for you, but you can check your map. You can also check your recipes in Godlet's cookbook by pressing G. I'm assuming that's G. You can hover over any individual ingredient or machine for more information. For this order, your main focus will be harvesting tomatoes and bay leaves so you can blend them together into tomato sauce. I would recommend finding some existing plants and gathering their seeds with the hammer so you can replant them in a more convenient place. Once you have tomato sauce, we can pump into the chef-o-matic and combine it with some nutmeg and salt, by the way. And you can find nutmeg underground. You might have to explore a little bit though. Once you've combined everything, you'll be able to pipe the finished dish to the delivery cannon next to the beast to serve them their order. Alright, let's take a look at what we got here. That's the chef-o-matic. There's salt there. This is an oven, harvester, oven. This is making glass, looks like. Iron ore. Bay leaf. Water. Alright, well, guess we'll start here. No place than better. We need a harvester. And a harvester. Uh-oh. Oh, I got stuck. I got stuck in there. Alright, these need power. Did not mean to do that. Oops. Alright, let's rock and roll this. I don't want that to do that. Alright. There's that. There's a tomato here. do 1, 2, and harvester, harvester, harvester. Where's the nutmeg? There's salt there. I wonder if it says anywhere where... I wonder if you can turn that off. Alright, in with the blender. We need wire. Soda. Alright, we need one to go orange, one to go blue. Another port there, right? You can come to the top of this, correct? Yes. All right. Going to come in down below. Okay, there's salt there. And we need nutmeg. We should probably run 3 on each. We won't have enough power yet for 3. We should probably run another one on the bay leaf, actually. Miner. we will work on power. To furnish. Isn't it in here? Splitter. Sorter for oh yeah. Furnace. Now we are going to put a driller. Up. 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 Down. Crossed. Crossed. Down. Come on, give me some more power. We need more power. Alright. Might be enough for now. What's this thing? Why is this even here? Did I accidentally place that? Somehow? I must have. Alright. Do we have any more bait? Yeah, we got one more. Let's go. Bam. Harvester. Alright. Pipe. Up and in. Whoops. Why is it doing that? Oh, the wrench. The wrench. That way. Okay. Alright. We got 3 of everything else, right? We need to find the nutmeg. Where's the salt? Okay, it's not that way. Nope. We're all out of pipe. There's some nutmeg. How do I get it up there, though? direction of the salt. I mean, we could go all the way around, or I could just use the sorter. Can't place what there? If we really want to make this funky looking. Why is he in there? Might not grow without a block below it. Oh no, that's fine. We're gonna take the scenic route. I know I could put a splitter. This just seems like more fun. Or a sorter, I should say. I don't know why, but just seems like more fun. Let's see, driller. I went through the electrical line. Here we go. There, it's coming. Alright. Set the recipe for tomato. Set the recipe up here for sanguinine soup. And get it some power. Alright, how we doing? Don't have much battery. It is going up though. Tomato soup's going in. Or tomato soup's going in. Receiving one. How do I know how many I'm getting per minute, though? No, why are you in there? How much does he want? Were they coming? I think he wanted 10 per minute. I think we're okay with that. Order started. Maintain for 1 minute. Going on here. This needs to be that way. That way. Giving him 12. Yeah. Order Matt, keep it going. Excellent work, Chef. Make sure you go and speak to them to claim a Witchland star. The stars prove we kept our upside of our meal. We kept up our side of the meal deal with the beast. The more stars you have, the more beasts will respect you. You can get more stars by feeding beasts as well as finding hidden secret stars across the island. Did you find the one in this area? No, I did not. That was delicious. My compliments to you. I'll put in a good word with the others. Meet your first order. Alright. So if we go back in, right? Is everything just still going? I'll go to the next level in just a second. How big are these maps? Holy cow. I mean, it could be anywhere, right? There's more nutmeg there, too. On the edge of the map. By golly. I think it's there. Alright. Did we find it? Do we have to break this sign? So if anybody's wondering and wants to play, that's where it is, I guess. So I think that's what it was, anyways. Green grass. Secret star. When you're ready, start. Yeah, we already did that. A hidden Michelin star that you found. I can't seem to do anything with it, so. Not sure. I mean, I found it. Oh, it's there. It's just a different color. Blueprint for success or W1 to secret ingredient. Let's try this one. Probably try one more and then we'll probably call it there. Where beasts gather, the void of their world forms into pools which corrupts the environment nearby. Void and the corruption it brings are very dangerous, but thanks to the engineer clan, we can harness this black liquid to turn any raw ingredient into special ingredients. Some common secret ingredients include green slime, lich bones, and spider eggs. I'll let you take the order first, and then I can explain what you need to do. The beast is just down the ravine to the right through a small cave. You'll see that the imps have prepared a few basics for you on your way. Just be careful getting down. Didn't he say it was to the right? Oh, I see. East. Alright, let's see what's up here. Water! Oops, well I guess you can't swim apparently. Got it. No swimming allowed. Do I like drop my stuff? Yes, you do. You definitely dropped your stuff. Goblin steak. Food poisoned. Okay. Well, I just wanted to see what was over there. Alright, well we're mining a little coal. We got one generator right at the moment. This is the void stuff. Gaps in the world formed as beasts enter the world. Okay. We got some kind of mixer here. Matter manipulator. Yo, man. So hungry. I need... What? Francile Chow Dan. Alright. Now that we have the order, you can see we need a secret ingredient, spider eggs. To create spider eggs, you'll need to harness the liquid void that gathers in black pools. Like any other liquid, we can use pumps and fluid pipes to transfer void to a matter manipulator. Okay. These machines use liquid void to turn raw material into secret ingredients. On the matter manipulator, select which ingredient you would like to make. Be careful though, if you don't provide enough raw material, matter manipulators will start making, which will overpower other items in the pipes, turning them to sludge too. You can use any ingredient as raw, but crops like bay leaf work best as you get more out of them from harvesters than you'll get mining spices or ores. Once egg production is up and running, the rest of the recipe should be straightforward. Remember, you can always check what you need for a recipe by pressing, is that G? Are you dying there? I gotcha. I don't want to die in there. Spider eggs. They need just void material. Okay. And then once I have spider eggs, dishes. Mixer. Okay, so if we make the spider eggs, we need to get some salt to make scrambled spider eggs. And then we gotta use a chef-o-matic with the scrambled spider eggs, tomato, nutmeg, and then we get that. Nutmeg. See. Okay, well, we are going to have to make a lot of it this time. But I think right here... First thing we need to do is tomatoes are up there. I have a feeling the star's somewhere over there. Just a feeling, but... Alright. Well, first things first, we need to get some power going. More power. We need to make... there's salt. so salt can come down from there. Can come around there. Down here. So the blender is the last step, right? No, the chef-o-matic. So let's plan chef-o-matic. Oven, no. These don't really need to be here. More use out of them up here. Oh wait, I got, yeah. This is gonna be fluid pipes though. Spider eggs is any ingredient with the right? It's formed from matter. Mixer. Alright, so the next thing on the line is the mixer. Where's the mixer? Mixer. Alright. Okay, so salt and eggs. Salt. Is there salt in here? Nutmeg. Need nutmeg this time. There's some coal there though for power. this needs power. Is that pipe full? I mean, it's twinkling. So... What's this stuff doing now? Where's furnace? There it is. Furnace. Furnace. Why is it doing that? What? Wait, you know what? Go that way. Then that way. Then that way. Then that way. Down. No. I don't know why that's getting rid of that pipe. I don't like that. How about I go like this? This seems much easier. Now, is that only gonna fill the front one? Yes, it will. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put these a little further apart. Okay. For some reason, it does not like what I'm doing. So we'll go up one. This way. This way. Okay. Then we're gonna go like this. That's gonna feed those two outside ones. There. Let's go like that, that. It's still only dude, these pipes are driving me nuts. Why is that one going that way? Everything should be going that way. I mean, you can make it do that, but how about we go like this? What if we get rid of that? Okay. And then now we're gonna put one of these sodas. And we want one to go that way, one to go that way, and one to go that way. Why is that still only gonna go? Alright. Seems very... a lot more difficult than it should be. We want one that way and one that way. Alright. That was far more difficult than it ever should have been. Everything that way. There. Alright, now we got power. Took long enough. I don't know why that was so difficult. Alright, now we got power going here. What we need now is salt. Salt we'll have. I love how far away you can build. Cannot build through that. Salt's gotta go, not in there. Wait, is that what goes in? Getting confused. No, salt needs to go in there. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. I did not mean to fall in there. So be it. Salt goes there. All right. Alright. I now see why those things were there. So that does not happen. Alright, there's the salt. Now I need to grow bay leaves. I think I can grow it on that dirt too. To get bay leaves in here, which is fine because I think I can cross that pipe, right? Yeah. I wish those little things would move. They are very much in my way. Use a matter manipulator to make a secret ingredient. Right? I don't know how these things have power. I never understood how these things have power. They seem to be working, so... Alright. Now then. Recipe: scrambled spider eggs. Void sludge. This needs power. This needs power too. Okay. Now this is going to be... So I need tomato, nutmeg. Let's put tomatoes up here. There's our nutmeg. And do we have enough guys left? I think so. Miner. 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 Okay. Oh, I didn't realize you could pull out of the side of those. That's nice. Not going for looks here, folks. Here, trying to get this done. Alright. Nutmeg. Okay. Plant the tomato. Bam. Harvester. 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 And there, go that way. Only got 3 little guys left. Just speed of you. Current rate 5. I think we're fine. Everything is tripled up. Plenty of salt coming in. Alright, now we need to maintain it. I think we're okay though. That one took a little longer than I thought it would, but I hope there's, I don't know if there's a creative mode or something, but I would like to start with nothing. Sorry, I was getting something to drink there. Great work, chef. With all that order met, Another beast is happy. We're 2 for 2. You should go speak to them to claim your Michelin star. I'm not gonna do that just yet. I can't remember how to make ladders. All utilities can be created at the fabricator. Let's put a fabricator down then. Ladders, iron and coal. You can't get through that, right? Just gonna check over here real quick. Doesn't look like there's anything over here. No. Can I go down? It seems really weird that you have to find this. I don't know. Just based on the fact that you really don't do that much exploring. I think that's the end of the map, right? Yeah. Just totally Minecraft out of that thing. I don't know where it would be. That's alright. Let's just go on with ourselves here. Please, so hungry. What's happened? No power? Didn't it already tell me I completed the level? up or what? How are these things working? Hello? Maybe just need one more. Just one more, probably. Is this like some kind of bug or something? Isn't that working? No power to work. Well, yeah. I get that, but there's no way it needs this much power. Down and right. We don't have any more guys left. Not sure what's going on here. It's basically saying I don't have any power. So everything is red. Everything is working though, and I don't understand that. See, like this color should not be red. I don't know. Let's get out of here though. That was all delicious. Compliments to you. Alright. Let's get out of here before I break it anymore. Serve 100 dinners across all levels. Alright. Well. No. Don't do that. I think I'm gonna leave it there for now. That last run got kind of funky with dying, and I could have built some ladders and stuff, but then you're going through all that. Some of the stuff is already set up, but I hope that the further levels we get in, the less stuff there is on the level. And won't know until I keep going a little bit more. But anyways, I hope everyone enjoyed. That was Snacktorio. I'm assuming they got their name from Factorio, or yeah, Factorio. um, and I will catch you on the next one. Appreciate everybody watching. All right, thanks now.